Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Fernbus Sim. In the previous episode, we started our trip from Dijon to Paris in the beautiful Scania Touring. We're doing the second half this episode. Hopefully, it's as smooth as the previous one, or maybe smoother. I'm actually recording this right after that one, so I have not read any of your comments yet. So don't rage on your right. Close that door. We've already checked the passengers. We're ready to go. We can start the engine now. And if you want more of a showcasing of this Scania Touring, check out the previous episode, because today we are focusing on the tour on France and on Paris specifically. Okay, let's do that. Everybody looks good. Let me just check. Yeah, we're good. 12:28, we should be there. Ideally, we'll probably be late though. Okay. Love that sound. Anyone here? Nope, good. Alright. Ooh. Why is the steering wheel super stiff? Goodness. Something changed. No, that's okay. Maybe something, maybe the steering, power steering broke or something. It is much heavier than before. I'm not sure I like it. It kind of feels more real though. Yeah, it feels like a proper heavy duty vehicle. I like it. Okay, let's keep it. It will be good workout for me anyway. Workout for the arms. You'll see, you'll hear me struggle and everything. I love the shadows really, look at that. Loving the visuals here. Also, I checked the stats from the previous video. There were minimal missed frames with rendering and encoding, like 0.1% of all the frames that were rendered and encoded. So I think we are pretty good in terms of performance. So I'm hoping that it really is as smooth as I'm hoping, as I'm getting here. Yes, maybe no. We'll see. This is quite nice. Driving as a bus instead of as a truck entails a few differences, especially when it comes to speed limits. When you're a truck, you basically just have to keep on the right lane and you'll be there for the rest of your journey. Unless there are exceptions. But yeah, in this case, we have to overtake sometimes. Because look at that, there's a slowpoke right in front there. Yeah, that truck bottlenecking everyone else, and these guys, I'm not sure why they're not swerving to the left. I guess they're scared because I'm here in this lane. And I just noticed, actually, we don't have snow anymore. Interesting. So I'm wondering if that's part of the dynamic weather settings, or if this area really doesn't have snow. I'm not so sure though. Not so sure. Regardless, I'm liking what I'm seeing, so we'll keep at it. This is the exact same journey. I just cut it in two. It's the previous episode where we saw a lot of snow. I didn't even leave the game, so I'm recording this right after. So if there was snow previously, there should be snow here. But I guess this is thanks to dynamic weather, so that's cool. Okay, I like it. Yeah, really amazing. Really amazing visuals here. And looks like we are getting a bit of a foggy weather again, like what we encountered when we were entering Dijon. I don't like it, but we'll see. Hopefully it blows over. Wait a minute, asphalt. I am very doubtful that's how the exit signs are in France. Because that's German. Slow down, slow down. Thank you. Might have violated some safety distances there. We'll see later at the score, but I bet that's one instance where I violated the safety distance. I got too close to the back of that truck. Let's not repeat the same mistake here. how is our fuel? Still trying to look for the fuel gauge. I think that's the one on the lower right of the dashboard. It looks like we are more than half, so that's good, because when we started this journey, we were already halfway through, so I think we are good there. Shouldn't need to refuel, I think. I really like the new designs on the trailer, the tankers and everything, and I like that there are so many of these rest areas on the highway. That's what we need more. That's what we need more of. Please don't merge with me. Don't merge. Fine. Make sure you speed up. Don't make me brake, please. Yeah, Fernbus is much better than before. Goodness, it's getting better and better each day. I remember they were very apologetic when they accidentally released the France DLC, and there were a lot of bugs there. It was not yet ready for release, but someone accidentally pressed the button, I think. And so it released prematurely, so it was not a very good launch. But I'm happy to see that it is now working as probably how they intended. Very smooth, very stable, very nice frame rates, and I'm playing at 1440p, and still we have epic settings. Even though my GPU is really struggling, it's at 97% right now. But yeah, that's what GPUs should be doing anyway, right? They should be working hard for the graphics. So I would say it's how the GTX 1070 was built for. It's living up to its purpose now. Ooh, Fernbusser. But yeah, driving in highways like this as a bus, we have more responsibilities. We need to overtake more often, switch lanes and whatnot. That's part of the excitement. It's not just a straight road. That's one of the good things when you're not driving a truck. So here is Tour, maybe, Tour. I don't know how to pronounce French cities. That was not a good sound. Paris to the right. Looks like we are switching highways. Man, I did not realize changing monitors could be so much of a different experience. Honestly, I thought a 1080p 60Hz was more than enough, and I just had to upgrade graphics cards and everything. But yeah, it's true. Because I watched a video from Jay's 2 cents warning about this, like don't let your monitor bottleneck your system, and that was exactly what I was doing to my system. Like, I had a fairly powerful GPU, the 1070. It's working very nicely. It was capable of 1440p gaming, like what you're seeing right now, but I was not allowing it to spread its wings, basically, because I was limiting it with the monitor I had. And yeah, FreeSync for the win. Much smoother gameplay, even if the frame rate is changing. No screen tearing, and very smooth gameplay. Love it. Man, this is so cool. Are we in Paris already? I think we are. We're actually quite early, aren't we? How far are we? 23 kilometers away, okay. But it looks like we are in the city area already. That's nice. What's not nice though is that might mean we will get more frame drops. I hope not. There we go. It's our turn. Also, the hard thing here in Paris, in France, basically is, well, it's very hard to pronounce the names. Dang it. At least in German, I have a little chance. I can wrap my head around German pronunciation just a bit, the basic ones. But French, No chance whatsoever. So you'll have to bear through my crappy pronunciations, right? It's the best I can offer, unfortunately. Very nice. Sorry, I was just admiring the view. I like this. You can really feel the industrial, well, yeah, this looks like an industrial zone. But you can really feel the difference coming from like a countryside, starting to get into the urban areas. I like it. Also, the roads are very dynamically looking. They're not just perfectly asphalted roads. You can see the patches here and there. What I would have wanted is more feedback on the wheel. More feedback of the patches of the bumps. Because right now everything is flat from a force feedback perspective. If they could add like some bumps there that you could really feel that you're passing through some imperfections, that would be amazing. Also, the AI seems to be behaving pretty well so far. You've seen that as well in the previous episode. They were stopping when you get in the way. They were giving way just a bit, not too much, not too little. So they were acting like proper human beings in their imperfect ways. And so far, I'm very happy with how this is all going. This is what I'm not happy about, though. The super long traffic lights. It's too realistic. Let's take a photo of that in the meantime. I wonder if these traffic lights are really how it looks like in France. This looks German to me, but maybe German and French traffic lights don't really differ that much. No idea. You guys let me know. Oh, I was asking for force feedback. I'm getting force feedback all over. You can see the wheel. Can you see the tiny vibrations? Not really. But it's like a massager here. Oh my goodness, the vibrations are real. What do you call this kind of ground? Cobblestones? Or, I don't know. Whew. Sorry, I'll have to get your lane. Oh my goodness, this is good. Is this a bridge? Please make it a bridge. It's a bit foggy though. It's a bit foggy for my liking for photo taking. But we'll make a way. Yes, we'll make a way. Man, that looks beautiful. One more time. Beautiful, isn't it? That's a very nice looking bridge there. Like a DNA. It's a very interesting junction, this one. I am utterly confused where I should be staying. Bus, okay. Thank you for lighting the way. Thank you for making it explicit. Okay, this is the first bus stop. I really like it. Goodness. This feels like France. This feels like Paris now. This is like one of those areas that I've been to in real life. Let me see if some of the places are familiar to me. Maybe we can find some famous names or some whatnot. Oh, I love the lighting change there. Do you guys notice that? Tunnel hype. Suddenly different lighting. I like this. My system is not liking it though. The lights are taking away from my frame rates, but it's well worth the graphical improvements. Yeah, good. Right, let's go and turn that down a bit. Open the doors. All right, some people are dropping off. Let's crap, I have the doors locked. One sec guys. Don't lock the luggages. 1 sec, I'll be with you. There you go. Alright. Au revoir. Perfect French pronunciation. How do you really pronounce that? Au revoir. Because from what I hear from the locals, it sounds very short, like au revoir. Good. Are we good? We do a check. Not the cleanest place, but it looks very realistic. This is because this is how some of the like subways and I guess bus stations look like here in Paris. That's part of the romantic look, as that they say. The most romantic city, they say. I guess that's part of the romance, the vibe. Good. Close the doors. Do the announcement.
Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise.
Everything is on.
Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die
Lock the
gesetzliche
luggage again.
Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte.
Now, in terms of timing, 12:16, we're actually quite early, huh? Nice. Okay, let's skip to 1 minute before departure. I wish when you move the time like this, also the announcement would be over, because if we do that, he's still there. So it's been like he's been announcing for like 16 minutes. Goodness. Start the ride. Now we do with the fancy reverse, with the rear cam and everything.
Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App.
Pay close attention to how the lighting will change after we leave the tunnel.
Auf flixbus.de stehen aktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit.
Suddenly it lightens and gets a bit foggier.
Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für
I'm going to keep my lights on.
Nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
Does that look good? Hello.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus.
Okay, now we're going to the other side of... Ooh, that's too bright. Close it. We're going to the other side of Paris. If you look at the map, there should be a very short drive, just straight through. Oh, looks like we have some tourist attractions here. Notre Dame Cathedral on the left, the Louvre on the left here. Yeah, we've been there. What happened to the Notre Dame Cathedral? Didn't that burn down? Has it been restored already? It should be right there on the left. Maybe from the other side. It looks like we'll also be passing through the Arc de Triomphe. So if we zoom in, I should take like an episode just exploring this. Yeah, we should have gone through here. Or the Louvre. Hopefully we can see that from here. So we look to the left. After we turn right, we look to the left. And then this one for sure we cannot miss. The Arc de Triomphe. I'll take a screenshot there if I can. Nice. Alright, so that's exciting. How about the Eiffel Tower? Can't remember which part of Paris that is in, but we should see it from afar at least, I think. That being said, traffic is starting to get pretty heavy. Maybe quite realistic.
If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of
I like how there are parked motorcycles on the side of the road.
Simply visit Flixbus.com.
Just adds to the realism of the place.
Get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests.
I like it so far.
We are always ready.
Let's see, maybe now we can see the Notre Dame Cathedral.
We can find.
You see it? Notre Dame Cathedral? I think that's the one, right? Yeah, that's the one for sure. Kind of remember it still. I think we entered from the other side though. I remember going there like 3 years ago, I think. 2016. It was autumn then, so the weather was pretty good. Yeah, that's the one for sure. Yeah, so I think we walked through there. That's the entrance, looks like it. Oh crap, sorry. No! Missed my turn. Okay, sorry. My bad. My bad. Actually, why can I not go straight through here? Probably not something you should do, but no one's looking. That's strange, because that lane was both straight and to the right. A bit weird, that traffic light. Why would it not be green if the straight one was going green? Okay, here we have the Louvre. That's not it, but there is some kind of like, I remember going there. There is this, what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the term. That square building with like a courtyard in the middle. Maybe that's that part. But we should have that pyramid-looking structure visible soon. Although it might be more visible if you went straight. But let's see, maybe we'll find a way through there. First, we turn properly here. Ooh, that's a very wide turn. We barely just made it. Anything narrower and we would have clipped the curb. Yeah, that's the entrance. Is it? Is this the Louvre? Does it look like the Louvre to me? Oh, bus. Sorry, my bad. I should have been on that side. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we'll fix it later. Oh, loving these buildings. It's nice because we are actually getting some real buildings now. Oftentimes with the Fernbus cities, they are mainly fictional. Like the name is real, but the city would have no resemblance at all to the real thing. Here, we are starting to see that TML is improving their map making skills, and even the accuracy of the city they're starting to take into account as well. That's great progress. That is great progress. That's nice attention to detail. Stay on the right here. This is a bus lane after all. So the Louvre should be here on the left. Not seeing it at the moment. And why is the map showing it that way? Maybe the Louvre is inside all these walls, but goodness, I like that. What building is this? Wow. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Yes. To the left is the Louvre for sure. Yes. If this is the one, I remember taking a photo on that right side. I remember taking a photo right there. So the Louvre should be here on the left. Let's see if my memory, goldfish memory. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes it pays off. Yeah, that we took a photo right there, me and Mrs. Clumsy. Oh, this is so nicely modeled. I'm glad we took this detour. Okay, let's take a photo right here. That is definitely going to be the thumbnail right there. Yes. Let's remove the minimap so we can get some nicer photos. I wish there's an option to remove the minimap when it's when you're in external view, because normally you would be in external view if you're going to be taking photos like this. This looks so real. Goodness, love it, absolutely love it. Okay. I remember actually, let me tell you a story. Mrs. Clumsy might not like it. Actually, Mrs. Clumsy got mad at me at that point where we were taking photos because we were taking turns Okay, you take me photo. Okay, I take your photo. Oh, beautiful lighting there. Look at that. Beautiful lighting. Goodness. Let's make a U-turn and go to that other side. I'm not sure if it's legal, but we'll find a way. And then she got mad at me because she was saying I was taking very bad photos of her while she was doing such an amazing job. I remember walking through here as well. Oh my goodness, this looks so real. Oh, amazing job, TML. Amazing job. Goodness. Oh my goodness, yes. Thank you for making this level of detail. Brings back memories. And for me, that's saying a lot, having goldfish memory. But anyway, going back to the story. So Mrs. Clumsy got mad at me because I was apparently supposedly taking bad photos of her. But when she took a look at the photos she was taking of me, they were even worse. So after a while, she settled down. But yeah, she got mad at me for a while there. She was thinking I wasn't doing her justice with the photo taking. Yeah, I remember taking lots of photos here. Goodness, the Louvre. Yeah, the courtyard I was mentioning was over there, past this pyramid-looking thing. It's too bad the weather is not the best. It's a bit foggy. Let's take one more photo. Sorry guys, we are tourists, right? So we take photos. That's normal. That's the thumbnail right there. I'll make a way. We will make it happen. Right? I'm guessing we should have gotten a bonus there from our passengers. The Louvre tour. Alright, let's continue. Next up, Arc de Triomphe. Let me tell you a story now. Arc de Triomphe. It was not very memorable. Well, it was memorable for us, but it was not a very pleasant experience for us in the Arc de Triomphe. That's the roundabout with the very nice monument in the middle. Because when we were there, we almost got scammed. There were apparently, they say they were like gypsies who were like asking you to sign something. It's a very common scam here in Paris. They're asking you to sign something, but while they are distracting you, some of their colleagues will be sneaking behind you and they'll be trying to pickpocket you basically. So thank goodness there was a local, there was a French guy, while the people, the quote-unquote gypsies, for lack of a better term, were talking to us and distracting us. There was a French guy who got in and got the piece of paper, ripped it, and shouted at the gypsies and told us that you were almost scammed. You were almost pickpocketed. And for us, that's a huge insult, you know. We are Filipinos. We are used to that kind of thing. But yeah, even so, we were caught off guard because I guess we were in a different country. We weren't expecting that level of savviness in terms of scamming. But apparently, yes, even here, there's a lot of those happening. So yeah, let me point where that happened. Maybe I can see it because that's in the Arc de Triomphe. We were taking photos in the Arc de Triomphe. Those guys approached us, and we were also approached when we got to the Eiffel Tower. Is that the Eiffel Tower? I guess so. From a distance, yes, I think. We were also approached there in the Eiffel Tower, but by that time we already knew what we were supposed to do, so we just ignored them. Yeah, but initially we got caught. Now where is the Arc de Triomphe? Straight ahead. Tour Eiffel. Yes, I guess that is somewhere here. There it is. In its foggy glory. Oh my goodness, why? Why is it foggy? That's fine. It actually adds to the ambiance, right? Now, why do we turn right here? Apparently I'm on the wrong lane because I should have been on that side. Please, no one look. Clumsy trucking. Clumsy bussing. Oh, there it is. Eiffel Tower. Very subtle. Very elegant. Yeah. it actually adds to the appeal, right? Adds to the appeal of the tower. That's not fully visible. It's a bit on the foggier side. I remember these monuments as well. They had a lot of these lions and whatnot. There it is. Very subtle. Alright, so we turn right here. Where is the arc? Did we miss it? No, okay. We're still on track. Okay, good. That's the Eiffel Tower. That's the... I'm not familiar with that place. Plus the Trocadero. Okay. But that's good. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I remember mentioning that in a previous ETS2 video. I was mentioning hopefully they could like put landmarks and they could put that in the map so we know what we are looking for, because we're not locals, right? Most of us who are driving through these places, we are driving through here because we haven't been here, or it's something that we're not familiar with. We're tourists. So this idea from DML, this is exactly what I was wanting, and it's great that they thought of it as well and they implemented it, because this is what we need. There's the Arc de Triomphe. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this very badly, but that's my best shot already, okay? Don't hate me. I can stay on here on the right, I think. Ooh, my force feedback, my wheel is going bananas with all these bricks, or I don't know what texture this is. Now I remember the Arc de Triomphe, the roads leading to it. Maybe this is not that road. There is an aisle there in the middle, because I remember specifically some people cross the street to the middle just to take a nice shot of the Arc de Triomphe. Maybe it's on that other side. Let's see if we see that aisle, or maybe it's not modeled correctly. So there is a subway here, like there, and then this is where we were taking pictures, and that's where we got almost scammed, the story I was telling. Look at this, the most complicated roundabout I've seen, the most number of exits, and with that we crashed. It was so good that the game crashed. That's pretty crappy. You can see the crash window. Send and close. Well, that kind of sucks. Does that mean we'd end up with nothing? Oh my goodness, I hope not. I'll see. Be back in a bit.
Hallo und herzlich.
What's happening? Oh, that's a mess. Okay, round 2, guys. Some conflicts with the hotkeys there. This is the BB40. So the game crashed, so I decided to try a new bus. Went for better weather. My goodness, the sounds on this one. It's an angry bus. An angry minibus. Looks to be perfect for Paris though. But it's very loud. So we'll try. If we still get a crash here, then I'll call it a day, okay? But I think it deserves to have a second chance. So we'll see. Up, yeah, okay. That's it. All right, that's it. It's great, except if it's great, Fernbus, the France DLC, Paris, but it still has some instabilities apparently. So if that gets improved, if that gets fixed, then it's going to be awesome. Okay, anyway, let's leave it there. I don't want to crash anymore, so let's just have this nice sounds to end the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this video. Leave a thumbs up, hit like, comment, share, and all that stuff. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Clumsy bussing. Bye-bye.